What's up, Chinch? My man, baby. Back on Friday, Front Page Fridays.
I'm starting to love these, man, because it really reminds me that it's the weekend. And you know,
exactly.
It's so weird these times, you know, you never know, all the days cross into each other because not everybody's going in and then you're not going in. But one thing that never went away, Fridays have felt like Fridays, even over these past 3 years, right? Like it's still the weekend somehow, which is great. I get excited.
Yeah. There's something good about the weekends, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Hey,
although I must say, I'm getting shoulder surgery next week, bro. I don't know if I told you that.
God, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I had shoulder surgery 20 years ago when I played with the Reds. I blew out my shoulder in 2002. Oof. You know, had a slap tear and bicep, labrum rotator cuff. So my rotator cuffs, I believe, been totally torn for years. Oh. But I just didn't want to go back to the pain of the surgery. I'm like, I can't do that. You don't sleep for like 6 weeks.
Oh my God,
You're in a recliner, right? You're in a recliner, like miserable. You're like, everyone in the house is sleeping. You're like, the hell, I can't sleep.
Oh my God.
So I've been putting it off. But then I tore my bicep like, 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago I was doing like rows. Boom! I was like, that doesn't sound right. And then it tore my bicep.
So does it? It still looks good. Does it blow up? Do you look like you have one jacked arm when you tear the bicep, or does it like get wimpy like a cartoon?
No, now it's like getting wimpy. Big time. There's like a hole in it. There's like a hole in it. You can't really see it. There's like a hole right there. Anyway,
can see the little
now it's time. I went to Dr. Kremchek in Cincinnati. He's one of the best doctors he's one of the best surgeons in the country. So I'm like, Doc, you got to help me out. So I'm going to Cincinnati next week to get shoulder surgery again. So,
dude,
say some prayers for me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think I need shoulder surgery. I wonder if I can can you hear this? Ready?
Dude, are you serious?
That's my shoulder.
That's legit.
Let me see if I can.
Let me see. Can you hear that? Can you hear this? Ready? Oh no.
Nah. I heard a little.
There's a little pop in it.
I played high school football at like 150 pounds, and my high school on Long Island was like huge football players. Everybody went they went Division I, Division 1A, and I just tackled with my shoulder as a little kid. I would get on my knees and just try to flip people over. I think I destroyed it years ago, but whatever. Cross that bridge. When it starts falling off, I'll get my surgery in like 5 years. Anyway, we got a special anniversary today, and I brought this up to you, and you have something that goes along with this that's really amazing. So, on this date, in what year are we looking at here? 1954, former Yankees outfielders Joe DiMaggio and actress Marilyn Monroe eloped. Got married at City Hall in San Fran. Reporters and fans mobbed them. The couple who had captivated the nation with their romance will divorce just 274 days later.
Whoa! There must have been no marriage counseling back then.
No, especially not because apparently what Marilyn did, I didn't know this, accused DiMaggio of, quote, mental cruelty.
Ooh.
Yowza.
Ooh, anyway. There's nothing worse than sometimes you get the silent treatment. You're like, all right, I'd rather whatever. I don't want to be this. I don't want the silent treatment.
Yeah, but you have something in your house you got to show off.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is one of the coolest things. You said, when would you say that was? 1955?
1954. Wait, did I say
I got a check right here, bro. A check from Marilyn Monroe in 1953.
That is
How about that?
Crazy.
1953, she wrote a check to some lady named Elga Meats or something for $1.55, bro.
Oh my God.
$1.55. It's one of the coolest things that I have. And DiMaggio wrote a check right here to some school.
Oh my God.
And here they are getting off a plane. But look at this.
Wow.
Isn't that so cool? Dude, I got this a few years ago, bro. The BAT Foundation Baseball Assistance Team, which is a great organization, supports guys in the minors or the major leagues back in the day that didn't make any money. Maybe they're hurting with medical bills or something like that. So I went to this in the city. Well, bro, listen, huge snowstorm. I don't remember. It was like 5-6 years ago. Huge snowstorm in the city. I'm working at the network. I go over there. No one shows up at this event. Well, they have some of the most unbelievable auctions. They got some of the greatest auction items ever. Like every Hall of Famer comes to this event, right, bro?
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy crap. Well, one of the coolest pieces was that Marilyn Monroe.
That is definitely cool.
And DiMaggio. So I'm I put in, I'm coming away with this.
Yeah.
I put in a big number, and then obviously there was a couple other people with some decent money there. So this one guy and I were sitting here just going back and forth, and I was like, bro, and you know how when you're in an auction item, they're like 2 minutes, 1 minute, and the silent auction's closing.
Yeah.
So I come down, I'm right next to this guy. I go, bro, I'm taking this home. I go, I am going to spend whatever it takes to take this home. So anyway, it turned out to be not that much money. And it has to be, so I just thought it was one of the coolest pieces that I have.
Wow.
I never would have got it had that snowstorm not hit New York City.
That is so crazy. Dude, that reminded me of something. I've never told you this, off the air even. So my mom's aunt and uncle, Irish Catholic on that side of the family, they lived up in, there you go. They lived up in Harlem. And my mother's uncle, his job, back in like the 1910s, 20s, 30s, being a bat boy was a professional career. And my mother's uncle was the bat boy for the New York Yankees during the 20s and 30s. What? Listen to this. So my mom's cousin Mary Ellen, who we're all really close with, she's their daughter. It was her dad and her grandparents and everything lived up there. And so dad passed away when he was in 60s or whatever, 70s. And my cousin's aunt, she wound up getting older, and she was living by herself, and she was like 90 years old. I think she passed away at like 95. She had a great life, whatever. But my cousin knew this whole time. She's like, he has so much stuff. Invitation to Babe Ruth's weddings, all those random things. I think he had somebody gave him a gun, like, I don't know, Ty Cobb gave him a gun, like all this crazy paraphernalia, just kind of like that check you have. And like, probably worth like hundreds of thousands or maybe even like millions. We never knew. But my mom's aunt, when she was like in her 90s, she went up to the attic one day randomly and just looked and found all the stuff and wrote all the dates on everything. Oh,
what do you have some of this stuff?
No, but you don't understand. But writing the dates, they were like Babe Ruth gave him like 15 signed cards or something, whatever.
Right.
But she wrote on them, "Hey, for Jimmy, 1921, Babe gave this to him," and wrote all over everything. So it's not. It devalued it by who knows.
What a buzzkill! What a buzzkill! What's she doing?
She brought it to one of those, famous places, and they were like, you can get a couple bucks for this, but you might as well just keep it because it's yours anyway. And so we got all that stuff there. The other thing, too, is I went to college with a dude named Jason Halper. His father was Barry Halper, who I played baseball with Jason. His father actually had a larger memorabilia collection than the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah, and they wound up selling. Wow. He was a part owner of the Yankees, like 5% owner, the guy. But anyway,
that's awesome.
So that's that. But there's
awesome.
our.
Dude, what was funny was too, when I was looking for that, when you told me about the DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe piece, I found, I was going through this because I'm getting all the stuff hung up for the mayor's office again, and I am going through some pieces that I want to put up, and one of the pieces I found was our boy Johnny Lester, who just retired.
Oh, that's right.
Boom!
We got to do this here.
Yeah. Johnny Lester, one of my favorite teammates ever.
Yeah.
He threw a no-hitter May 19th, 2008. And how cool is this? He gave everybody on the team a ticket stub, and then he signed it. And they used to call me El Alcalde, the mayor in Spanish.
Oh, really? That is really cool. Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, and you know what?
Johnny Lester, bro, what a legacy, man. He leaves. What'd you say? He hit the 200 win mark?
Yeah, I got the numbers here. 200 wins. Only 100.
Yeah.
So he had a .631 win percentage as a starting pitcher. People want to talk about wins now? Come on. 200 and 117. You want that guy on a mound every time, right?
The guy was a killer, man. And such a good dude. Tough as nails, bro.
Yeah.
Like tough as nails. Comes from great stock. His parents are great. His mom was a truck driver.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like his mom would kill you and me in like 0.7 seconds.
Yeah.
Nicest woman, but you know what I mean? Like tough stock. But Johnny Lester wins the championship in 07 with the Sox, then in 13 again, right? And then he wins it with the Cubs in 16? You got to be kidding me, man.
Think about the
three championships, both Red Sox, Cubs, and breaks the curse.
Yeah.
He's there right after the curse with the Red Sox, and then breaks the curse with the Cubs.
Right. And don't sleep on 14 when he wound up going to Oakland for that half a year. 2.82 ERA that year. I want to go to his playoffs real quick. I know we got other stuff we're doing, but I mean, this guy deserves it, man. How about a 2.51 career postseason ERA? He was
money.
dangerous in the postseason.
He was
man.
money. He was money. So, well, with Johnny Lester, I salute you with one of my juices that I just drank. Or how about the coffee I'm drinking right now? How about this coffee? Salute.
I got a water for you there, bro.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, that's great. All right. So other stuff. Let's get to the dumb stuff we do here on Fridays because it gets us all excited for the weekend.
I got some good stuff today, bro.
You found something, some sort of fun facts.
Fun list. Yeah, fun list. Like a fun fact. Fun facts. Fun facts.
Okay, I'm excited.
Let me see if I can find it first.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. It's right here. Here it is. Oh, here it is.
All right.
All right. This is fun facts. Okay. Random facts we've ever come across. Okay,
right.
Here we go. All these, you know what's annoying though? When you go to the fun facts, these things pop up like ad for this, ad for that. What annoying. Okay. Okay. Over 3% of all beverages consumed on Earth are Coca-Cola brand products. How about that? Over 3% of all,
they make a couple bucks.
All right.
Good job.
You'll like this one, Chinch.
Okay.
New York Fries is a very popular poutine fast food chain found all over Canada.
Okay.
Ironically, the New York Fries chain does not exist in New York or anywhere in the U.S.
I was gonna say, I've lived in New York my whole life. There's no poutine restaurants. I've never had poutine, by the way. Have you?
It's great. Right? It's like they put a little cheese and gravy on there. It's like a gravy
fries. They call them disco fries where I'm from, but
you have a couple bites though, and then you're like, your boiler starts talking. And you're like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like those are better when I was 15, not 47.
I miss those days. All right, what else?
Dude, how about this one? Honey is the only type of food that does not rot. As a matter of fact, a jar of honey will remain completely edible to humans for over 3,000 years, dude.
Wow. Okay, I can double down on that with an own fact that's in my brain. I get very bad seasonal allergies, especially like spring into summer, summer into fall. Like when the seasons change, I get crushed. I found this out from a landscape guy told me this. Get local honey. You know that? If you start consuming local honey, you will adjust to the ecosystem of the environment you live in.
Yes.
And it'll bring all of your allergies down and you'll have clear sinuses.
Well, think how amazing that is.
It's crazy.
The universe, God, whatever you want to think, the bees in that area, they know what you need in that area. And if you go local honey, it helps with allergies.
The problem with that is, though, real quick, is Jess's family, my wife's family, about 10, 15 years ago, my aunt got stepped on like a beehive or something, got attacked by a swarm of bees. I mean, up and down her whole body, whatever. Had to get what do you call it? Had to go to the doctor. They gave her some medicine for it, whatever, but it was devastating. Jess's entire family is terrified of bees. And we have a lot of foliage in our yard, and we have some things like where the bumblebees are all over. I keep telling them, one day somebody's going to turn around and run straight into the fence or run straight into my walls. They're terrified of them. But anyway, bees are good for us. We need the bees. Oh, my God.
Right. Bees are really good for you. If we didn't have bees, we'd be in trouble. All right, how about this one? I have a gratitude board that I tell my kids to, fill up. And this is one of the things on our gratitude board. Think about this, bro, for a second. When we get caught up in our problems all the time and this and that, we get our little box of fear.
Yeah.
The mathematical probability of Rich Chinchamito and Sean Casey being born is estimated at 1 in 400 trillion, dude.
Wait, so just being born?
For just being born, being here is 1 in 4. You win the life lottery every day, bro. Every day you wake up, you're like, boom, life lottery again. Let's get it on. 1 in 400 trillion. Because think about that. The odds of your great grandparents meeting and getting together and then having the great, it's like,
I see. Oh, it's every combination of everything.
The lineage of you being here are 1 in 400 trillion. So when you're all slapping yourself with some of your problems today, remember you won the life lottery again.
That's amazing.
Every day you wake up.
That's really amazing. Really. You know, my wife sat behind me at work for 2.5 years, and we never said a word to each other or really kind of acknowledged each other. And then we met a week after. I don't know. She was a logger. I was a producer.
You were scared. Nah, you know what, dude?
I was a little scared. I did like her.
A logger's below producer. I know what happened.
I don't big time my wife.
You big timed your wife, dude. I know Jess was like, what the hell? That producer's pretty good looking, but he's going to big time me because he thinks I'm a lowly logger.
No, that never happened. All right, you keep going before I get my answer.
Right. How about this one? When you sneeze, the particles ejected out of your nostrils are traveling at, what do you think, miles per hour? How many miles per hour is
Oh, my God. I don't know. I'm just going to say 700 miles per hour.
No, it's a little less than that.
Damn it,
100 miles per hour. It's like facing
that's
Randy
fast.
Johnson's fastball.
Yeah, that's what a sneeze is. Randy Johnson used to do the snot rockets too.
A cheetah runs at 75. If you sneeze in somebody's face, it's as powerful as a cheetah plowing into you.
Dude, if anybody ever sneezed in my face, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I would be terrified.
My buddy Mike Junko growing up used to sneeze in my face. He still does. And
How
I punched
are
him
you
in the face.
friends with him?
I didn't punch him in the face. I punched him in the chest.
Okay, keep going. These are fun.
How about this one? Valentina Vasileva was a Russian woman famous for giving birth to 69 children.
Nope.
69 children. I have 4, and it's like, you got to be kidding me.
How long did she live?
Dude, from 1725 to 1765, she had 27 labors. She gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, 4 sets of quadruplets.
I don't even like that story. That's terrifying. That's a terrifying thing. Where did they all stay? It's like the old woman.
Well, there was no TV to watch back in 1725, so it was just like, hey, is there any chance you want to get it on again?
She should have started like a sweatshop or something. Start making sneakers or something.
Unbelievable, dude.
All right, what else you got?
Crazy.
What else you got?
Okay,
great.
Okay, this is the one that I feel a little nervous for you, bro, because last week we had on that you had a mouse in your house.
Yes.
It was upstairs. It was all nervous. We were like, "Oh, it's so funny you had a mouse." I thought it was funny until I read this fun fact.
This is going to be great. I can't wait.
Rats. So I think mice are involved with those too. Procreate so quickly that within a year and a half, 2 rats could have over 1 million descendants.
Oh my God.
Bro, you probably have 100,000 mice right now running through your attic, and you thought it was like one lowly one that you were scared to throw out there?
No.
Don't tell Jess. No, you better get another cat. Yeah, how many cats do you have? One?
I have 1 cat, 2 dogs, and and again, by the way,
unleash the cat in the attic.
Let me just bring this. I got to add this to this because when I was talking to Jess last week when she watched the show, she's like, "You think people think we're disgusting? We just have mice running around?" I was like, "No, we do not.
Everyone has mice."
I told you and also what happened. We cleaned out the gutters a couple weeks ago, and you mess up an environment, it'll screw those things up. But
right.
My cat has been on fire for the past week and a half. We let him go in a garage, and he goes in whatever. He goes in a garage, whatever. But he's been snooping around. We think we figured out where the mice are coming from. We bought this house. There's an extension in the back. And God, I got to look at it again. We got to get somebody here because I don't know who did this extension. It was like 35, 40 years ago. But we got a feeling that there's like a little underbed underneath the extension that's probably only like this big. But we're concerned that the mice in a wintertime are like, oh, let's go to the lodge underneath the Cheshimino house and live there for the winter. Because the only time we get them is once every winter.
Well, after this, I'm concerned how many there are.
Oh my God, there's probably it's probably like a cartoon down there right now. It's like
my God.
Mickey Mouse and all his boys are down underneath my basement. All right, well that was terrifying. So keep going. Thanks for that.
All right, so I got a couple more good ones. All right, so the average 4-year-old child will ask over 300 questions a day.
Wow,
it's so true. Like I remember my kids were like, "Why, Dad? Why?" I'm like, I finally was like, I don't know why, kids. I don't know why. Let's just freaking watch Bob the Builder on TV and let's not ask why Bob the Builder has freaking a hammer, nails. He's got a couple buddies. I don't know why Dora the Explorer has boots or whatever as a friend. I have no idea. Quit asking questions, kids. Let's just eat your freaking Cheerios.
Did any of your kids, when they were little, ask you really tough questions, like what is God, or where did I come from?
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I did. I gave the old talk. I gave the old the birds and the bees talk to my sons in 5th and 6th grade. I remember, my wife at the time was like, "Hey, you got to go give the kids a talk." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So I don't know. I think 5th and 6th grade might be too young. So I go upstairs. I lay in bed with them. It's dark. They're sharing a bed. I'm in the middle. I'm like, all right, guys, let's talk about the birds and the bees. And I go through this whole talk, dude, talking about a rocket ship taking off, and it was ridiculous. I was trying to dumb it down to 5th and 6th grade boys. It was so uncomfortable. And then I was leaving the room. I'm like, all right, boys. I'm like, have a great night, sleep well. And my son Jake, who's in 5th grade at the time, goes, "Thanks for the awkward conversation, Dad."
In 5th grade.
True story, dude. I'm like, no problem. No problem. I went downstairs, told my wife, I'm like, I don't think that conversation went too well.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. I never had that problem because my brother was 6 years older than me. I didn't even have to have a conversation with Dad because he was sick. My brother, think about it, when my brother was 14, I was 8, and he instilled all the knowledge of a 14-year-old in me. So my problem was, I used to get in trouble in school because I think I was either in like first or second grade where I actually said the word. I told my friends what a condom was, and I was in like second grade, and the teachers called home, and my mother was like, they didn't even look at me. They just turned to my brother, and they just like kicked the crap out of him because because I had all this. I had too much knowledge as a child that I already knew. My dad was like, I don't need to give him the birds and bees talk. His brother's a maniac, and I already set him up with it. Anyway, that's that.
Dude, I remember one of the girls, my neighbor was a friend of mine. We get off the bus in fourth grade, we're walking home. She goes, "Hey, do you know what a period is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's when you write a sentence and at the end of the sentence you put a dot." She's like, "Not that period." I'm like, "Okay, I don't even want to know about that. I'm in fourth grade. All I care about is Transformers and Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't need to know any of that stuff."
Yeah, that's good. All right, so that was our sex education for the day. Keep moving.
I got another good one for you.
Okay.
All right, how about this one? Last one.
Okay.
Dr. Seuss wrote the famous children's tale Green Eggs and Ham in order to win a bet against the publisher. The bet was that Dr. Seuss would not be able to write an entire book using only 50 words. That's kind of cool, right?
So that's how
50 words. There's only 50 words, and he wrote that book because he had a bet with the publisher.
Wow, that's good. Way to end on a light note. We went deep into some things just now. But that's a good way to end. Wow. Yeah. All right, so those are Sean Casey's fun facts of the day. I think we did good with those, yeah?
I love those. I love the fun facts.
Dude, I love those. Dude, lists are great. Lists are the problem. That's why you ever go on the internet and it's like, oh, here's your top 10 whatever. And what they do is they suck you in where you got to click on every one. And so they just keep putting the ads.
Yeah, I stopped doing that, dude. It's so annoying.
Oh, yeah, when you got to turn a page, I'm out. Put your list. Give me the 10 right there on one page, and I'll go to your page. All right, beautiful. Okay, so the next thing we've been doing, keep going on the internets. We've been looking around for stuff. Did I show you the shark? Did you see that?
Yeah, the guy that goes in the water and the shark comes right up to him and almost eats him.
Crap. Everybody just take a look at this real quick. Look at that. What would you do, Sean? He saw it. He's 15 feet away from it.
Dude, I don't. You know what? I have a friend of mine in Florida. Their kids go fishing, right? I'm like, oh, it's so nice to go fishing. It was nice until recently. She sends a picture. Like, look what they caught in the surf. Huge shark. And she's like, they catch them all the time. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't want to know that. I like to go body surfing in Avalon, New Jersey. I want to go down to Jupiter, Florida and freaking body surfing. It's starting to make me nervous now.
Dude, Jersey and Long Island, especially. I'm going to name drop. Fine. Back when I was working with Joe Girardi, we were talking, and he's a Jersey guy. He likes the Jersey Shore and hanging out like that, whatever. And he's like, I don't go in the water anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, sharks. They're here. They're all everywhere. And now you can follow them. Do you follow them? They put the things.
Don't do that.
They
Are you serious?
No, they have their own like Twitter accounts. They have everything. Dude, up and down the East Coast, it's terrible. It's very terrifying.
Yeah, it's not. Don't say that. It's not. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that conversation.
See, I'm out. I'm not even allowed. Jess is like, you're not going in because you're going to go in and you're going to get eaten by a shark. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. All right, here's another one. This was amazing. This was actually last week. Dude, check out... Let me turn the volume down. Check out the size of this crab here. Where is it? This guy's golfing. They're all golfing over there. They're all looking around. They're going, what's going on? Look at this. It's a crab on the man's golf club.
Gosh.
I'll tell you what it's called after I...
Is that Alaskan king crab right there?
I got to look it up what it is.
It looks like Dude, I buy those things.
He breaks... What are those? What are golf clubs? Titanium? What is that? Whatever they did, whatever.
Steel. Are there steel shaft, titanium? Yeah.
Look what it does here. Watch. It's going to break it in a half. Look at this guy just rolling. I wouldn't go near that Look at it. It's like a monster.
Sir, what are you doing? Please step away from the crowd.
Look
what was he doing? How did that thing get on his clubs?
I'll look it up.
What the hell is that thing?
Dude, what is it? It looks like an alien from another planet.
It looks like Predator.
Yeah, no, yeah. It looks exactly like Predator.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Look at that. Look. It broke it.
Wow. Broke it right in half. I'm going to try to find out what this crab is called. It's called a monster robber crab with pinchers, quote, like chainsaws.
Where were they? Like, I thought those things live in the water.
I don't know. I'll Google. I'll look it up. I'll put it in the link to our bio. But that's
disturbing, bro.
That's a disturbing thing. All right. I always send Sean the most disturbing things, and this is why we put him on the show now. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Here. Oh, this is a positive one. Okay. Listen to this, dude. Their LAPD response. There was a little biplane crash. Not biplane. Like one of those little puddle jump things. It crashes, okay? And then it crashes directly onto train tracks. Guy is stuck. The pilot is stuck in the freaking thing. I'll pull this up right now. Look at this.
Go, 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 go!
No.
They pull him out of there. Okay, that's great. It's over. Wait, no, it's not over. Boom!
Oh my gosh!
Are you serious?
Wow, dude.
Is that not one of? First of all, God bless those guys.
Good for those guys.
The men and women that were out there. First of all, they were all calm. This is when you got to give credit. Like this, and any given day they can wind up in a situation that is very terrifying. The police officers and the firefighters, and you see what they all do. Those people just they saved that man's life, and they were so calm. That was unbelievable.
Yeah. Wow!
Crazy.
Thank God they were there, bro. Thank God, it's unbelievable.
All right, so those are my videos of the week for you. Which ones you like the best, and which ones you like the worst? You didn't like the shark story.
I like the best one. I didn't like the shark story at all. That really kind of ruined my day, ruined my vacation next summer.
You'll forget about it by then.
And right. I'm not gonna forget about it. And then I think when the cops helped that. Obviously help the guy. That's saved that guy's life. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and that crab, those are that might actually be worse than other kind of crabs, the ones we saw in that crab video. All right, that's ridiculous. Now back to one of our favorite things, Sean's favorite thing. He loves seeing how people make money very creatively. And this has now become a weekly staple on our Friday show.
Yeah. So, we got a couple good ones here. On this list that I have this week, Chinch.
Yeah.
This one, the first one is a water slide tester, right? This one isn't so weird and odd, but absolutely fun and cool. A water slide tester travels to different water parks and tests the slide's performance.
Wow.
How fun it is. And the tester will also tell the water slide company if there are any safety concerns.
Well,
interesting.
That is interesting.
Well, you know what, Chinch, it made me think about a story that I had when I was 14 years old. In Pittsburgh here, Sandcastle was a place they opened up when I was like 14 or 15. And my buddies, it was me, Tim McGarvey, Mike Junko, Matt Curdy.
Junko's, did he sneeze in your face? Is that the
Junko's the guy who sneezes in my face, still sneezes in my face. Guy's a sicko.
Son of a bitch, Junko.
Guy's a sicko. So anyway, we decided, we're like, all right, bro, when you go down the slide, I think I was the first one.
Of course.
They're like, clog it up, Case, and just stay in the middle. Then we'll all meet in the middle. We'll think it's funny. Yeah. So we go ripping down the slide, bro, and boom. I little weight problem at the time, so I had no problem stopping. I was like, right, stop right in the middle. Here comes my buddy Tim McGarvey. Boom. We're like, oh, here comes Junko. Bam. Here comes Curdy. There's four of us, and we're like, okay, we got to get going now because next thing you know, we hear this guy. He's probably like a 35-year-old, just hairy beast, Yunzer from Pittsburgh. You can hear him going. You can hear him like a little bit behind us going, hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh, boy.
We're like, oh, shit, we better get going. So we start going, the four of us, we're getting down. Dude, this guy turns the corner about 295 pounds of solid fat. Boom! Just plows into us like we're bowling pins. We just go, I think my one buddy went flying to the right off the slide. I'm like, oh, buckle up. This guy's like wrenching me down. I'm like 14 years old. We go into the pool. He almost sits on me in the pool. You know how at the end you get in the pool. Yeah. I'm like, I'm drowning under his butt. I'm like, ah! So, dude, we end up getting up, and the guy's like, hey, buddy.
Oh.
Dude, he goes to the guy, he goes, these guys clogged the thing. We ended up getting thrown out of the park.
No.
I was like, dude, this guy almost killed us.
Oh my God! Did Joan Casey find out about this? Did Mom find out?
Joan Casey? No, never told Joan Casey. This is the first time she's hearing about that
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
Mrs. Casey. I'm sure there's a lot of stories like this. I apologize
Sorry,
for some.
Mrs.
It turned out.
Casey.
But that reminded me. You brought this up to me earlier. This is so stupid. When I was in 8th grade, the 8th grade trip was to a place called Splish Splash, which was awesome. It was pretty cool for an 8th grade trip. We all went. Everybody's there, and I went down. I don't know what my guts told me to do this, but you remember those slides? And back when we were going to water parks, I cannot imagine that they were nearly as safe as they are now. Like, remember Action Park and all that stuff?
Oh, Action Park! Action Park has a whole documentary about how
which is
unsafe
great.
it was.
A great documentary. You should watch it. It's amazing. But dude, so this slope of this thing, it was like 6 stories high, and you go down and you got to cross your arms and cross your legs. And for some stupid reason, I did it. I look back on it, and I'm like, what am I? I didn't need that energy rush in 8th grade.
Right.
I went down, and at one point, I uncrossed my legs to see what was happening, and I took air, and I was like 4 stories up, caught air, and bounced back,
Oh my God,
and slid all the
dude.
way down. I have since 8th grade, at least once a year, had a recurring nightmare about going down that slide, getting on, going down it, and just shooting into outer space.
Dude, that's childhood trauma right
It
there.
really is.
childhood
Like,
trauma.
literally had it already, 6 months ago. I probably had my last dream about it. It was terrible.
Oh, dude, I'm sure you're not only do you have dreams, but you probably have dreams about the epic wedgie you had at the end of that ride, too.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. Yeah, it was terrible. It's not like a fun
You
experience.
get up, you're like, your balls are in your butt. You're like, what the frick just happened here?
Are you a roller coaster guy in general?
I like roller coasters. Yeah, I like roller coasters.
Like, have you gone to the big time ones, like the Six
Oh
Flags?
yeah. No, not really. No, but I go to Kennywood here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I think it's legit. They got some good ones.
Yeah, I've gone to the Jersey one here a couple. I don't think I'm going to do it ever again because you get to a certain point in your life, you're like, I just don't want to increase my risk of winding up in a position I don't want to be in. And every once in a while, you see roller coaster got stuck at the top for 3.5 hours. I can't handle heights that much at all in general. Or I can't be told you're not allowed to go somewhere and you have to sit in one place for 3 hours. So I now have a new fear of getting stuck on the top of a roller coaster. I'd rather get shot off the top of a roller coaster than get stuck on it for 3 hours. So that's another thing. I'm not, sharks and roller coasters are 2 things I can't do anymore. Yeah. All right, what else you got anymore?
Dude, one last one on this one for this week.
All right, great.
You could also be an ice cream tester.
Oh.
Listen to this. Sometimes this is a pretty cool job. Anyone who loves ice cream probably loves this job. Even though anyone can taste ice cream flavors and tell you whether they're good or not, the food scientists are to judge the ice cream based on its taste, color, flavor, smell, texture, all that looks. Sometimes they even invent new ice cream flavors. These scientists get paid $100,000 every year. Which isn't bad for eating ice cream.
No.
Where can I get this job?
That is a good job.
I do it for free every night and to freaking pay the price when I'm farting, when I'm lactose intolerant under the bed, just ripping them. You know what I mean? Like I don't get $100K for those rippers I get. You know what I mean?
That's unbelievable. That's good.
Jeez.
Favorite flavor right now? What do you go with? What's your go-to?
Favorite flavor, dude. I go with caramel. Just caramel ice cream is my favorite.
Well, now, would you ever do like a vanilla bean and then put your own caramel on it?
I like doing that. My daughter Jillian, dude, makes homemade ice cream,
She's a
which has changed
chef.
my life.
Oh, she makes it?
She
Does
makes
she have a
homemade
blast
ice cream
chiller and
with homemade caramel. I mean, one of
Really?
the greatest things you've ever had in your life. So I like Jillian's ice cream.
Yeah, we're hoping to see Jillian one day on the Food Network. We want her on a Kids
we're
Baking
gonna.
Challenge bid time. I'm telling you. Hopefully, if any of you guys listen to us and you work at the Food Network, we need
Call
Jillian.
us,
Call us or tweet us. And please like and subscribe, too, while you're at it. You can just do that.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Do something. Give us a review, please.
Yeah,
Tell us you like us.
Ice cream for me, I would go I love pistachio. Pistachio? I don't know. What do you say? Pistachio or
pistachio. Yeah, I like pistachio.
I like that.
That's kind of
boring, you think?
I mean,
Yeah,
you got brownie, caramel, like you got freaking Rocky Road.
I like a Rocky Road.
But you're going, I like coffee because Joan Casey loves coffee.
Oh, there you go. I like it.
But you
ever put coffee ice cream in coffee? It's fantastic.
Yeah, so good. So good.
Butter pecan, I like a little bit here.
Butter pecan's good. Yeah, you're going with the nuts.
else?
You like the nuts.
Yeah, because if I'm going to go
Pistachio,
if I go fruity, I go sherbet. I'll go sherbet.
Yeah, rainbow sherbet as a kid was the best. My dad, whenever we get ice cream, in the Casey house, we'll be coming down the road. My sister Beth and I, mom and dad are in front. My dad would be like, who can eat the ice cream the slowest? So I'd be like, licking it slow. Meanwhile, my dad would be done in 0.7. He'd be like, Hey, let me try yours real quick.
That's a good move.
I'm like, what the freaking? I'm like,
move. I like that move. That's a good
So
move.
I did that to my kids too. Worked out great. You know what I told them? I said, pass that on to your kids.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, man. All right. So here we are again. Weekend time. What are your big weekend plans? This is your last weekend with a good shoulder.
Yeah, you know what? I'm heading up to my daughter's got a volleyball tournament this weekend, so I'm heading up to go see that. Okay. And heading for shoulder surgery next week, brother.
Wow. I'm taking my Christmas decorations down this week.
Nice. That's what you're doing this weekend?
Yeah. Is it bad that it's the 14th of January and we still have a Christmas tree?
So I still got the tree up. I love it. It turns the lights up. It makes me feel good.
It kind of makes me feel good too, but like at a certain point, when people start walking in your house, you're like, are they drinkers? You're
like, huh? You like the Santa Claus? I still got the 17 Santa Claus statues.
I have almost a life-size Santa Claus in the corner, and it's still sitting in there. Like even my dogs are like, take the Santa down. I want to go lay down.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck, man. Have fun this weekend. Thanks everybody to joining us. We like to come on and do this on Fridays, even though, understandably, it's completely stupid and pointless. But we have a good time with it. So hopefully,
and we got a great guest coming up next week. Marty Brenneman is going to be entering the mayor's office.
Oh my God! And you will definitely want to see that. We talked to him a little bit yesterday about coming on and whatever, and he's got some fun stories. And man. The relationship between Sean and this guy, holy moly, it's hysterical.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Love Marty.
Yeah.
All right, Chinch, you have a great weekend, brother. Good luck taking that Christmas stuff down.
Thanks, bro. See you later.
See you, brother. Chinch, support this week for the mayor's office is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming champions of the world. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th-generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0, baby. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code THEMAYOR at manscaped.com. I tell you what, though, I love these things, Chinch. I've had Manscaped 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and this is the 4.0. This one has a new sleek design. It's perfect for guys like me, though, dude. I'm one of the hairiest guys going.
That's a fact.
And that's the fact. And forever, man, forever, I've been looking for the best trimmers. Even going way back years when I was playing, I'd always nick myself up, cut myself as the worst. These trimmers right here, man, they are the best. They are the absolute best. Trims up my back, trims up my arm, the jewels, whatever it takes. Yeah. But this trimmer is the absolute best. The 4.0, the Lawnmower from Manscaped.
I can vouch for that. I know Sean wears a sweater 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and he needs this. He sent me one. I'm so psyched. I shave with it. That's how good it is. That's how
and Chinch, I've tried every one you could try. Every clipper you could possibly buy, I've tried. Yeah. This by far is the best.
Yeah, Sean puts a clipper on his, it'll break the clippers, but not the Manscaped.
Yeah.
So
everyone should have this, bro. Everyone should have one of these.
They absolutely should. So here's how you get it, okay? You get 20% off and free shipping with the code THEMAYOR, right, Sean? The Mayor?
Yes.
At manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping, manscaped.com, and use the code THEMAYOR. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped, and you can look as clean as Casey does now. When he doesn't use a Manscaper, it's like Sasquatch. There's people call cops. Unbelievable.
Lawnmower 4.0. Go get it. It's unbelievable, Chinch.
Do it.